One of my favorite health and church health and growth authors is Carey Nieuwhof, and he's actually from Canada. And he writes these days about what it's like to pastor during a pandemic and how pastors and churches can stay strong in the middle of this time. And the article he wrote this week talks about, is America experiencing burnout? And it's an interesting question, and he certainly comes to a conclusion about that. Part of what he points to is the cynicism, the numbness, the sort of ongoing despair, the feeling that things will not get better, the feeling that from all sorts of fronts, from an economy front, from a pandemic front, from a racial justice front, even from a political point of view, that there's so much that stands in front of us as not good outcomes. And that makes all of us just react a little bit and just feel like, oh, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Or if there is a light at the end of the tunnel, it is a train coming toward us, about to run us over. Um, so I'm just encouraging all of you to think about the ways in which you've been feeling sort of burnt out with life, or maybe weary beyond what you would normally find, or maybe even weary for not having done anything. I find that these days, often I just find myself tired, and I'm tired because I'm tired of it all. Tired of managing, tired of answering, can I do this or can I not do this? Tired of doing the checklist every single time I try and get together with people or do anything in public. All of those things are wearing on us. And because we don't have an end date in time, it's like we're running a marathon that doesn't have a set end. It's one thing to say, all right, I am 13 miles into a 26-mile marathon. I need to keep going. It is another thing to be 6 or 7 months into a pandemic with not really any clear answer. Doctors give guesses, scientists give guesses. We all hear people giving guesses, but none of us really knows what the next timeline phase will be. So I just call you to remind yourself of the strength that you do have wherever you are, of the promise that God is with us wherever you are, and just of that reminder that we are in this for the long haul. This is not a simple snow day we're facing. This is something much bigger than that. And we're all going through it. So we're all losing a little bit of patience with each other, patience with ourselves. And we can't even turn to some of those places that we really, really want to turn to: family, friends, gatherings, those places that we, even introverts, often find some reassurance and some stability through those relationships. So I just call you to strength, patience, and reminder that we are not going through this alone. We're going through this with our fellow neighbors and friends and family, and we are going through this with God by our side. Have a good day.